Con. The book of Isaiah, chapter 24, verses 19 and 20. It says, the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage. And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings and much salutation to the Lord's hopeful elect, who continuously, in season and out of season, give their due diligence to make their call and election sure in these latter times. To you, Akim, I say, Shalom, Shalom. New doomsday clock set to be revealed on January the 27th, 2026. The revealing of the new doomsday clock will occur on January the 27th, 2026. And that'll be next Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? And speaking of January, from January the 1st, things have just been popping off. All right? Hell, do I need to run them all down, what's been going on? Okay? The situation with ICE. All right? Donald Trump taking down Venezuela. His man doing that to leaving to go to Davos, Switzerland. All right? And speaking on Greenland. To the situation with Iran, which I'm finna get in the article. You got a cold plunge that's finna blanket, all right, half of the United States in the coming days. The revealing of this doomsday clock. It's on and popping, man. All right? We love it. Matter of fact, let me get that, man. This 2nd Esdras chapter 6. 2nd Esdras 6 and verse 7, it says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? What shall be the signs of the times? What shall be the downfall and signs of Esau, Edom, all right, getting taken out of power? Because you see, it's a lie, because you see Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is all about showing his power. Is it not written in the scriptures that the Lord setteth down one and bringeth up another? And via the Holy Bible, we're doing just that, taking down this man via the word. That's why you see all this chaos breaking out, because it's nonstop videos, particularly Great Millstone, that's just going out, all right? Weekly, daily. All right, no matter the weather, yeah, we're going out on the Lord willing, we're going out on the block tomorrow. All right, we see that this is how it ends. This is how this man gets taken out of power via nuclear destruction. He created the Smith, as it is written in Isaiah 54th chapter, Robert J. Oppenheimer. Let me get that real quick, man. I'm gonna come back to that 2nd Esdras. All right. Isaiah 54, because when I seen this article, I said, oh, yeah, right on time. Right on time, man. I'm talking about every day is something just popping up. Bam, got to do a video. Got to get it in, all right? Isaiah 54 and 16, behold, I have created the smith, which is what? An iron worker, okay, who is in extreme heat to furbish and sharpen this weapon to his perfection. That's why Robert Julius Oppenheimer called himself the father of the atomic bomb. I am become the destroyer of worlds. I am become death. Where it says that in the 6th chapter of Revelations. I know I'm all over the place, but it is how the Spirit rolling. Revelations, chapter 6. We went over this last night with the in our conference call. All right. Freshening up on these breakdowns. Revelation 6 and verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red. Esau, Edom, so-called white man. This is the characteristics of you. All right. You're red. All right. You've been identified in the earth today. All right. Down south, you call yourself rednecks. All right. You go about all over the earth killing people. You don't give a damn who it is. Spilling blood everywhere. You're red. You like your meat bloody. Steaks. Red. You're nothing but a vampire. The same sword that I'm reading about in Isaiah 54, which I'm going to get back, that you've been blessed with, is going to be the same weapon to take you down out of power. As King David wrote about in Psalm the 17th chapter. Cast him down, O Lord, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Revelation 6 and verse 4, and there went out another horse that was red, and power, key word there, power, was given to him. By who? From who? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. The Lord gave a so-called white man his power. Like the man dropped that damn sonic weapon over there in Venezuela. And we had, me personally, I had no idea that Babylon the Great had this type of weapon. I knew they had weapons, you know. But to that, how do I say it? To that level of power, which is really on a lower level, that can fuck people up, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. All right? This man finna go nuts with weapons like that, man. That's only a small percentage of his repertoire. All right, that he has, man. He got the power to do it. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. It's going into, beginning with Alexander the Great. All right. First Maccabees 1 and 7. All right. He reigned 12 years. All right. 331 BC. You can go look it up. Okay. Going all over the earth, just whacking shit in a short amount of time, man. All right. Alexander the Great, that is. It says, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. And you can find that in the book of Genesis. All right. That was his blessing, man. Okay. Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument. The Lord calls it an instrument. All right. It went from the atomic bomb. You got the / hydrogen bomb. All right. Yeah, the cannons and everything. All right. Lower level. But through Daniel 12 and 4, the knowledge increased to where now you got missiles that will be shot off, that have been shot off, like Russia been doing Ukraine. All right. That's getting ready to be shot off from the ends of the earth to over here to the west. They're bringing forth an instrument, Salaki. They're bringing forth an instrument for his work, for whose work? For the Lord's work. Come. And I have created the waster to destroy. And we don't need a damn doomsday clock. All right. We got news and prophecy. All right. That's what we got. But they show you how the Lord said in Acts 2 and 17 that he was going to pour out his spirit upon all flesh. The world is on brink. Everybody's talking about war. World War III. World War III. Even your current king of Babylon, Donald Trump, has said it a numerous amount of times. World War III. World War III. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bible says that is in the 11th chapter of Revelation, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Quickly. We in that time. Watch this though. This is from the USA Today. USAtoday.com. It says, is the end of the world getting closer? We'll know more next week. All right. 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 7, it says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first? Who's the first? Esau, Edom. He was the first. This is your end right here, man. This is the end game. This is how it ends. You've been in power for so long. Now your reign is coming to a screeching halt. And on July the 4th of this year, America reaches that climax of 250 years of its quote-unquote independence. Look up the history of empires that reached that 250-year period and tell me what happened to them. I already know. I want you to go look it up and see. This is the decline of the American empire. You're seeing it systematically through the infrastructure, economically. The greatest crash known to humanity is coming very, very soon. And they're going to ultimately reset this whole new system and start in, well, the digital age is starting now, and it's going to be in full beast mode. Like Elder Pastor Hart did a video today, or was it yesterday, about how the IMF, International Monetary Fund, said the digital ID is not enough. Not enough. Why? Because like Aaron Russo said, they want everybody chipped. That's what it's all about. The mandatory implementation of the MOTB. It says, or what shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Who is that? That's the end of Esau, Edom, and Jacob, beginning with the first fruits, the Israelites. We on deck. All right. We gonna run this, the new Jerusalem, the soon coming kingdom. All right. With a rod in our hand, man. The Bible says we're gonna be judges, kings, priests, gods in the kingdom, joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. But it's steps because everything is in order, prophecy in order. This has to happen first. Like I said, we don't need a doomsday clock. But people all over the world, they see we on the brink of this thing, and it's gonna be total annihilation. There's no stopping it. Oh man, there ain't no stopping it. Let me get that, man. It ain't no stopping it. Who gonna stop the Lord from doing this thing, man? 2nd Ezra 16 in verse 3. It says, a sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back? Donald Trump can't stop these nuclear missiles from being shot off. You know, the man gets in office and he says, if I would have been in there, you know, when Joe Biden was there, the war with Russia and Ukraine would never have happened. That's bullshit. That's the pride of a so-called white man thinking he can intervene and stop things. Because the Lord has not jacked his ass up yet. That's why they're steady, you know, trying to go on other planets to find things. Never. It's not going to happen. They're steady building up things, you know. As it says in the Bible, the Lord say they shall build, but he's going to throw it down. How is he going to throw it down? Through nuclear fire. You can find that in the book of Nahum, the 1st chapter. No man can stop these nuclear missiles. This is the Lord's weapon of his indignation, man. As I read it previously in Isaiah 54, it says, verse 4, a fire is set among you, and who may quench it? Come on, man. Let's go. It says, is Doomsday coming closer? Scientists will let us know next Tuesday, January 27th, whether or not the time of the historic Doomsday clock will be adjusted. Now, at 89 seconds to midnight, the clock is symbolic and has been maintained by the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists since 1947. 2nd Esdras, chapter 7. And 43. Yep. It says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time. And the beginning, oh man, the day of doom shall be the end of this time. The end of what? Esau's rulership, as I just read in 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter. What shall be the end of the first? Nuclear fire will be the end of this rulership, man. You can find that also in 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter. I'm going to pull that too. The day of doom shall be the end of this time. ICBM warheads, mushroom clouds, plural that is, 200 million nuclear ICBMs hitting Babylon the Great specifically. That's in Revelation the 9th chapter. 2nd Esdras 7 and 43, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning, there it is again, of the immortality for to come. The beginning of Jacob's rulership, man. And it will be an everlasting kingdom. But like I said, it steps to get to this, man. All right? This has to happen first. Okay? And we're on the brink of it. We're in World War III. Remember, it says in 2nd Esdras 16th chapter, the beginning of wars. Matthew the 24th chapter says wars and rumors of wars. Same damn thing. Historically, the anonymous clock measured the danger of nuclear disaster. Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Now watch this. It's another article that I got. Speaking of fuel of fire, right? All right. Trump says from Reuters.com. I love Reuters. All right. They give you authentic information. Reuters.com. Go look it up for yourself. It says Trump says U.S. Armada heading toward Iran. This is a large amount of U.S. warships, fleets that is. Salaki. All right. They're being sent to Iran. Now they're saying, don't quote me on this. They're saying it just, rumors of war. All right. It's all it is. All right. It's what the word rumors mean will go into the news. So in the news, they're saying Israel and the United States are having secret meetings that they're scheduling an attack for maybe Friday. Because I know personally, and brothers know we've talked about this at camp recently, whenever an attack happens, like the United States been doing with a lot of these countries, from Venezuela to Iraq and Libya and everything, they do the shit on the weekend. So we'll wait and see and pray. All right? It says, President Donald Trump said on Thursday, today, that the United States has an armada heading toward Iran. I told you what that word means now. But hoped he would not have to use it, as he renewed warnings to Tehran, which is the capital of Iran, against killing protesters on restarting its nuclear program. U.S. officials, speaking on condition of anonymity, say the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln and several guided missile destroyers will arrive in the Middle East in the coming days. Jeremiah 50th chapter, man. All right. In verse 22, it says, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. The destruction is going to be great. America think they're going to go in Iran. It's going to be a cakewalk. You're going to end up, you finna get a rude awakening. This is not Libya. This is not Venezuela. This is not Egypt. This is not Iraq. It's not Afghanistan. This is a superpower that's backed by Russia. As it says in Ezekiel 38 chapter, that Russia will be a guard unto those Islamic nations. All right? As Iran / Persia, Ethiopia, Libya. Iran has interest in Hezbollah, Hamas. All right? They're friends with China. This is it, man. This is it, man. Let me get this, man. I'm going to get up out of here. You can get this article on your own. All right? The Doomsday Clock. All right? Like I said, what did it say? I think it's at 80-something seconds. All right? Previously. All right? The clock is ticking. Each day we get closer to this event taking place, which is what? The day of the Lord. Believe that, man. 2 Peter 3. All right? In verse 10. But the day of the Lord, Khan, will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. Nuclear fire, that is, man. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, everything's going to be dissolved. I read that precept earlier, man, in Isaiah 24. It's saying the same thing here in 2 Peter. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we are caught fervent heat. Malachi 4:1. Nevertheless, we, Lord willing, we have that number, according to his promise. Whose promise? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah's promise. He promised to deliver and destroy. All right? Simultaneous events. Look for new heavens and a new earth, which is what? A new rulership. We're visualizing us ruling the kingdom of heaven with slaves, beginning with Esau, Edom. Oh my gosh, man, being with Yahweh Shah himself, going to see the Most High himself, Yahweh, talking to Pops, talking to Big Brother, Yahweh Shah. Man, the Bible says, thine heart shall meditate terror. Of what we're going to do to you crackers in the kingdom, man. Like I said, this has to happen first. So be on the lookout for it. Not that we need the doomsday clock, but hey, you know, tick, tick, tick. So the Lord's putting everything out there. So in the event that the family of the word is shuts down, all right, with no more speaking, you're no more able to see the tick, tick, tick on the doomsday clock, you've been given all the warnings. No excuses. Remember, the Lord is just in everything that he does. Giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and blessing to the Lord's hopefully elect who continuously push this ministry wherever ye have been scattered in these last days. To you, Akim, I say Shalom, Abba Ball, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.